This episode of The Loud Lounge is brought to you by the Bermuda Road Safety Council. Drive safe, Bermuda.
Welcome to the Loud Lounge. Welcome to the Loud Lounge.
Yeah, this is the big bad Mr. Magic.
What's happening? Your boy DJ Wants to G here.
Yeah, this is your boy DJ Cheap. I'm just chilling.
And we are chilling at the Loud Lounge.
Welcome to the Loud Lounge. Today we have a special show brought to you by the Bermuda Road Safety Council. We have with us today Chairman Lister, as well as my co-host, Selector Frey.
This show is mainly to have a conversation with Chairman Lister on the Bermuda Road Safety Council, so Bermuda can have a better understanding of what the rule is when it comes to road safety.
Mm-hmm.
So no long talking, we're going to get straight into it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Mr. Lister, we're good friends, and a conversation that I think we really need to have is we need to talk about transportation at certain venues for events. I know we have to be politically correct in the city of Hamilton. We have taxis that are scheduled to drop people off from the city of Hamilton and take them home. But what about those like myself, and we can say others in the room that party at the opposite ends of the islands, i.e., I'm at Wooders, i.e., I'm Soldier, St. George's. Is there any other forms of transportations that you guys can put together so it just don't exclude everyone else, make it fair?
Good question. Thank you, Selector Frey, and to your co-host, Chun Lee, and to the watching audience. First of all, in the December, but not just December, during Cup Match and other holiday periods, the Road Safety Council, we like to promote our transportation plan initiative. And what that is, just like you said, people party at all ends of the islands. You can find frequently on a weekend, a Friday, Saturday, Sunday night, taxis are available in Hamilton. Unfortunately, not as available in the east or western end. So what we like to encourage for any event organizers, if you're putting a party on the east end, west end, a big party, however it is, incorporate a transportation plan into your event. What is a transportation plan? Simple. A way for your event goers to get from their house to the event and then back home safely. Because we all know, and I'm under no illusions, that everyone will be drinking, partying over the Christmas holiday. Some people consuming more than normal amounts of alcohol. It's a fun time. We don't want to kill your fun. We just want people to have fun, but do it responsibly. So if you're an event organizer, you can either reach out to the Bermuda Road Safety Council or you can put it on yourself. That is the transportation plan. So for an example, let's do this. You're a DJ. It's probably a big event, New Year's Eve somewhere. Let's just say, I know before everyone used to get on St. George's to the Town Square. I don't know if they do that anymore. But if you got a location where you can have a large amount of people, those event organizers, what they can do, arrange with the minibuses. And even, I know it's cool, but you can even use the ferries. If you can work with the ferries, you can get people from Dockyard to St. George's and you can have a ferry stop in town. You can put that into a plan. You have arranged pickup locations. So if you got a party on the east end, for people come out the west end, you can say, okay, well, drive to Rangers. Park Rangers, have minibuses there. Set time, if the party starts at 9, you have people there for a 7:30 pickup. You can have 2 runs, a 7:30, maybe a later run. And then you can have another location, maybe in the central or closer to maybe a Shelley Bay. People in that area can park their cars, picked up, taken to the event, and then afterwards the event's over. Likewise, return to those drop-off locations, they get in the car, and then while, yes, there are people that consume alcohol that might still take that risk of driving, by having the transportation plan, you're reducing and limiting the amount of people that will take that risk of driving after consuming alcohol.
What are some things that you would like to instill in your tenure as being the chairman of the Bermuda Road Safety?
Good question. I would say to my tenure, the biggest thing that I would like to see is the change of culture or the change of mindset towards drinking. I'm going to throw it out there. We grew up in the era, Bermudians love to drink. Everyone can remember that song.
Yeah.
At a time that was, I would say, more acceptable. You just drink and, you can get in your car, get on your bike and drive. But now, we're seeing, not that the dangers have not always been there, but now it's more in the forefront that we have to change our minds, change our mindset and culture when it comes to that. So for me, I'm still young. I mean, we guys all probably around the same age here. So I'm still a young person. I know, going out, wanting to socialize, have fun. But it's thinking about, how am I going to get home? We've been there. You go out, you go with us, wherever, you drink, and, I'm just going to get on my bike. You had number of shots, number of drinks. You get on your bike and you want to ride home. I think all of us here know someone or know of someone who's either been seriously injured or died in a road traffic accident due to those sort of circumstances. So I think for us and for me, it hit home is we want to change that. We've lost, in the last 25 years, we lost approximately 200 lives to road deaths. Not all to drunk driving, different reasons, but it's about changing that. We want to, over the next 20 years, let's reduce that. From 200, let's cut that in half if, that's something that we can aim for. So for me, it's just changing that mindset of we're the next generation to take over. Those that are in the 30s, mid-40s and all. So we have to be that generation of change. And if we can do that, then there's a knock-on for the younger generation. There's 18, 19, 20-year-olds that are coming on. So for me and my tenure, that's what I want to see is that mindset change, getting away from reckless riding and driving, drunk driving, and it's also driving impaired, which is alcohol, drugs, or any other substance. So that's for me is seeing that mind change where we know if we're going out, planning how we're going to get here safely, drinking responsibly, and just overall driving safer and not with this reckless behavior that we see on our roads.
Are there any programs you do after a particular event happens? Like say someone loses their friend in an accident, does the Road Safety Council help with grieving or counseling to the friends and family? That's something I would like to know.
Now, Chairman, listen, before you answer that, we're going to pay some bills and we'll be right back.
Loud launch.
We are chilling at the Loud Lounge.
This episode of The Loud Lounge is brought to you by the Bermuda Road Safety Council. Drive safe, Bermuda.